Hey America, you may think that the greatest race car drivers in this country are those concrete queens on Sunday. Fact of the matter is, those ain't nothing but a bunch of rich kids outside on the asphalt, and the best of the men and women found InSLide the dirt.
They started out as, way back when as jalopies, and then they went to they called them modifieds, and that went to super modifieds, and then in about 78 or 9, they went to dirt champ cars. They were still 100-inch cars, but they had sprint tails on them and stuff, and they only lasted just 3 or 4 years before they finally just evolved into a full-blown sprint car. We could run 2 500 2-barrel Hollies or 1 4-barrel of any size. And everything had to be cast iron heads and all. Any bore and any stroke, as long as it really wasn't no the 312 cubic inch thing. Didn't have to be a factory combination. I had a shop in Oklahoma City, and this was the last house car that I built for myself in 1974. I built some after that, but they were ones that I'd sold. I had some track records, a couple of them in 72 in Oklahoma City, and I told one guy, I said, I don't know whether I built fast cars or I just happened to sell them to fast drivers. The combination really worked. And I've got a grandson that races in this class. Kind of got their heads together, and they had done one last year in Waco with Johnny Suggs. But anyway, they was doing it. This is my home track after I moved to Texas. I race sprint cars here for 5 or 6 years. So that's basically how it came about.
I started racing go-karts whenever I was young. Me and my brother Nathan. Nathan started racing sprint cars. Started with SST and running around. Then he went up and did USAC. Most people don't know this, but I have a 7-year-old son whose mother passed away. So I didn't race cars for a long time because I felt like if I were to get hurt in any car or something that it wouldn't be good for him, since I'm the only parent that he has left. And I kicked it around with my dad, kept kicking it around, and I told him that I'd rather be a hero to my son than be like a couch potato or something along those lines. So we started last year, we ran the entire Elite Series. We ended up 4th in points and we got Rookie of the Year. So it was a good year for us. Had 4 top 10s last year, and this year, the first 3 races, we got 3 top 10s. So as long as we can just keep getting better every night, that's my biggest goal.
So hey, when you walk around, you put your suit all the way on, do you feel like a Power Ranger?
It just instantly feel like 10 times taller. It's like a onesie, but a cool one.
all got broke?
I hope just the few bolt-on pieces is what we're hoping. Ball got loose, I guess, and spun out or something, and I didn't have nowhere to go. It's happened sometimes.
We're just gonna line it up, right? Well, go ahead. So what all bolt-on pieces did it get?
I think a shock, a wheel, and a Jacob's ladder, and then it kind of messed up the motor plate a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. We're hoping.
What's going on over here?
Oh, they're trying to get the new Jacob's ladder put in it.
A little bin or something?
Yeah, we had to have 2 different style ones so we get the right one. What's up? I think that's it, other than a dang wheel.
Whatever he just did. It's bent. It's bent.
Yeah, it's bent.
I can look at the axle.
Yeah, you're not gonna get
Let's pull that rear end in.
Got to change rear ends?
Yeah, I think so.
IRP Race Cars is one of the leading chassis innovators in the southern United States region. Specializing in modified and sport-modified chassis manufacturing, IRP Race Cars is based out of Longview, Texas. Throughout the course of its existence in the surrounding areas, IRP Race Cars has racked up multiple track championships and marquee victories. For more information on IRP Race Cars, visit their Facebook page at facebook.com/IRP Race Cars or give them a call at 903-452-9168. For the next car to handle like a dream, it's gotta be an IRP.
Yeah, now you gotta get it past the. You gotta line up. Hey, hold on, stop. You're gonna have to get a grinder or something. Get these grooves out.
Well, they're grooved all the way around.
You want to work for the feature or let's find a grinder?
Hey, what about saws on it? Hey, saws all the axles? Yeah, saws all the axle in half.
Smooth it up.
What's the axle? That's probably good. No. Get that hammer behind you.
Need that hammer. We need to set it down now.
Y'all gotta go up, he's gotta go down. There you go.
There we go.
Right there.
Is this bolt, Justin?
Yes, and then the long one. Hey, we run a little spacer behind the bird cage on these ends, and when we tighten everything up so tight, it ends up flaring the splines on it. So they just ended up having to, since the axle was bent, they ended up just having to grind all the splines off so we could get it off.
Pull the jack out. Get the jack out of there. Get the jack. Get it out. Just be careful with it. Just pass who you can and go on. Just
All right, it's got grease in it.
Yeah.
Heat race action now on tap for the Elite Halloween Sprint Car Series here at the Del Parsons Classic, and we are underway in heat racing action. Whitworth's going to take the early lead as Tyson holds the inside of J.D. Fry on the turn number 2. All making the move, going to get around J.D. Fry in 3 and 4. Parsons and now Justin Milton shoot up into the 4th and 5th spot, trying to get around Fry underneath. Milton goes 2 for 1 there in 1 and 2, up to the 2nd spot now for Justin Milton. Tyson Hall still your leader. Justin Milton runs in 2nd. 3rd right now, Chase Parsons as he gets a little too sideways off the track from the 57 car. Chase Parsons now, but he gets back onto the raceway and is under power. Hall still your leaders now. Milton up on 2 wheels, almost upside down. In the dusty area over there, barely can see him as he gets back onto the raceway behind Chase Parsons. The drivers running 2nd and 3rd are now mired back in this field in heat racing action. Tyson Hall still leads this event. Tyson Hall catching the back of the field, just dominant in this heat race.
Hop, skip, and a jump is the best thing to say.
Yeah, we're just a little tight in, so it just picked the rough rear up off the ground, getting into that good stuff, and almost for a ride we went.
For all the grip on the track, there ain't no grip in the outfield over there.
No, there's nothing out there, and then I couldn't see getting back on, so I just had to stop and let everything go by.
Man, we started 2nd row inside, got out front early, and car was felt good. I guess just get it ready for the feature. Hopefully everything works out. We got a Ford built by Chris Moss. I like it. It's pretty tough. I think on his dyno it's about 740, so it's all there. When the tracks get slick, it's harder to hook it up, all that power. So that's what we're kind of working on. As long as the track stays good, you can get the power to the ground. But
it's hard to stay tacky in Texas, though.
Yeah, it is, especially summer's coming, so it's gonna be
get the wins in early.
Yeah, try to.
Underway here at another heat race event. Jerry Ford looking to the inside of Weston, Gorham, Paul White in this one. This is a stacked heat race. Christian Moore at the back of this field. As Weston Gorham now takes the lead. New leader of the 71W Weston Gorham here in heat racing action. Up to 3rd goes Gary Floyd back here. Gary Floyd now makes a good move in a pretty heated battle right here with Paul White. Several other drivers involved. No one goes around, but he keeps it going. We stay green. Paul White and Gary Floyd battling it out here. All for these 3 cars battling it out for 2nd. Floyd makes the pass. Paul White now looking to the inside. He's going to make the pass for 3rd as well in that red number 1 car. Your leader still Weston Gorham. He is gone in this heat race. Now you're aware of the 71W of Weston Gorham. 2nd, Floyd. 3rd, going to Paul White. Christian Moore come back in this field, finishing in the 6th spot.
Made it to show.
Yeah, it seemed a little tricky in the beginning of the race.
Yeah, it was a little sketchy. People kept getting it together in front of me, you know. So I backed out a little bit, and it cost me some spots. I went to the very back. Luckily, I got around 2 cars to get back up, and then got the last transfer spot. So be in the show, starting 16th. Track felt good. It's getting a little slick coming out of 4. I'm sure it's going to slicken up, but maybe it'll hold a little bit of moisture and there'll be a top so we can have, you know, people huggy poling and people running the top. Maybe it'll be a good race.
It's fast. It's fun. When you're out front by yourself, I mean, you can just hold the mail and just kind of leave everyone in the dust if you're fast enough. 3 and 4 definitely seems a little wider. Then again, you don't have the wall right around there. The only part about 3 and 4 that's really tricky is that there's a banking, but it kind of dips off at the very top. So that's why you see so many cars at the top go off the top of the track.
Vetter and Michelle Melton on the front row here in heat racing action. We are underway once again at the Parson Classic. And Michelle Melton out of the racing groove up top is 7th starter Kyle Jones is already making some moves here up into 3rd, looking to get 2nd now. The inside down the front straightaway, Kyle Jones is on the move. He's up to 2nd. Jones now is caught your leader of Robert Vetter as they work down the back straightaway. Vetter getting out of the throttle a little early. Kyle Jones is hard on it, and he's going to be going around the V8 of Robert Vetter. You got a new leader, Leo 4. Kyle Jones after starting 7th. Michelle Melton now is caught up with Robert Vetter. Good battle here for the 2nd position on the speedway. Kyle Jones just on another level here in heat racing action. He's going to be coming around to the white flag. 1 more lap to go. We're going to pay attention to this battle for seconds. Michelle Melton is hot and heavy on the Vetter Racing V8 of Robert Vetter. Melton going to the inside on turn number 2, trying to get that spot away. Not able to do so. Checker flag out this time by Kyle Jones. You'll win the battle for 2nd, and it looks like Robert Vetter is going to get it going to 3rd for Michelle Melton.
Led it for a while. Old Catfish drove by me, and he went around me. So we're a little loose. First time this car's been non-wing, and first time I've been non-wing since that bad crash last year. So finished 2nd, did all right. Car behind me was 360. We're at 305. So we're putting the right rear on it, tying it up some. I don't want to do big changes because in turn 1 and 2, it's kind of bouncy right now, like I was carrying the front end a little bit too much, and I'm just not really comfortable. So we got to get a little more comfortable, and I'll go a little faster.
Vetter called you catfish. What's up with that?
Did he? I didn't think I was much of a catfish just then, but I have been before. That was pretty fun. That was way more fun than I thought it was going to be, for sure. Just hearing stories about the place and whatnot. I mean, it's a great track. We're having a bunch of fun right now. It reminds me a lot of RPM, but it's very narrow down the straightaways. 1 and 2 is real narrow. 3 and 4 is pretty wide, and that's where we got them around the outside coming out of 4. Which I thought, after looking at the track rolling around during the caution laps before the race, I looked at the track and I saw how slick it was right in the middle, and I said, I don't want to be there. So I'll come out of 4 on the top. It'll be good. And it was.
That guy right there was lifting mid-straightaway.
Yeah, well, he's got a little bit more power than us, but that's all right. We're going to do the best we can.
Are you going to beat him tonight?
We're going to try to. That's what we're here for.
Hear the little engine that will?
The little engine that will.
Not that could, but will.
That's it. We will.
IRP Race Cars is one of the leading chassis innovators in the southern United States region. Specializing in modified and sport modified chassis manufacturing, IRP Race Cars is based out of Longview, Texas. Throughout the course of its existence in the surrounding areas, IRP Race Cars has racked up multiple track championships and marquee victories. For more information on IRP Race Cars, visit their Facebook page at facebook.com/IRP Race Cars or give them a call at 903-452-9168. For the next car to handle like a dream, it's gotta be an IRP. Parson Classic as the Regional One Sprint Car Series have 20 cars, 20 laps around Abilene Speedway. Brett Becker trying to challenge Gary Floyd. Gary Floyd, your early leader here in this one, and he's going to lead lap number 1. Becker. Gorham 3 wide on the turn number 2 is Gorham. Looks to have a very strong part in that second opinion. Number 71W looking to the inside for the lead underneath Floyd. And into the back of Floyd, he goes around and collects Kyle Jones, who comes to a stop. Gorham stays in the gas and he keeps it going somehow. Green flag and we are back underway. It's a inside line track, and look at that number 1 machine of Paul White, who started 8th. He's up in the 3rd underneath the 71W of Weston Gorham. Last week's feature winner at the 281 Speedway is making some moves here underneath Brett Becker now, as the number 1 of Paul White coming out of it racing action. Challenged by Tyson Hall. Your leader still Gary Floyd. And the battle for the lead is heating up as Paul White has caught Gary Floyd. The bottom side of the speedway is where that 1 likes it in. Gary Floyd slips up out of the group. Paul White to the inside. White to the inside in 1 and 2, looking to get the lead away, and the former Silver Crown champion has your lead, your new leader in the Del Parson Classic, the number 1 of Paul White. Traffic starting to play a factor as we look back here into the field. A look back into the field, Christian Moore getting challenged by Kyle Jones and Siliker. Good 3-part battle deep here in the field as Kyle Jones was caught up in that early wreck when Weston Gorham went around, and he's trying to make his way back through this field, but Christian Moore drives back around Kyle Jones. Good battle here. Jones took advantage on the bottom side of turn number 2 to relinquish that spot on the speedway. Floyd now getting challenged by the 5X of Tyson Hall. Weston Gorham in a good battle with Ricketts, but he hits the outside well and pulls away. Paul White in heavy lap traffic. He's now caught Siliker and Moore, making it 3 wide as Moore's getting some huge runs off the top side of turn number 4. Moore trying not to get passed by Siliker as they battle it out right there behind Paul White. Moore with the advantage over Siliker as they drop into 3 and 4. Siliker running the bottom side of the speedway. More so running the middle to outside groove of this track. Battle for second, heating up once again as Weston Gorham is on the fast track. But Gorham makes a mistake. He's off the top of the speedway. As Tyson Hall goes by, he loses a spot on the track. Becker also off the speedway. Paul White still in traffic, making things work for himself. Floyd in second as the caution flag does wave, and we are under yellow here at the Del Parson Classic. Just a few more laps to go. White your leader, Floyd second, Hall in third, fourth Weston Gorham. And we'll see if anyone has anything for Paul White as it's developing into a 3-car, 4, 5-car battle with Vetter and Ricketts closing in. Side by side for second as they work into 3 and 4. Hall on the bottom, Floyd on the outside of the speedway. Weston Gorham seemingly faster than these two, but not able to find a line around him. Gorham trying every line that he can. Floyd on the outside, Hall on the bottom. Where is Gorham going to go with just a few laps to go? Gorham shoots the gap. Oh, contact made. Gorham goes around and he collects Floyd. Wow. Green flag is out. We got 2 more laps to go around the Abilene Speedway. Now John Ricketts and Robert Vetter, as well as Michelle Melton, their best shots at making some noise in this main event. John Ricketts, known well for running the top side of the Texas Speedways across this state, and he's got it going on the outside of 4. White flag, 1 more lap to go. He may be too far back to challenge Paul White, but he could definitely challenge this 5X at the battle of the thighs down the back straightaway. 5X and 5R. John Ricketts on the outside. Tyson Hall at the bottom. Checker flag is waving. Your winner of the Del Parson Classic is Paul White, but the guy going to go home in second is the 5R, John Ricketts. Third going to the 5X of Tyson Hall. Fourth for the 8 of Robert Vetter. And top 5 in the 21 of Michelle Melton. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the Del Parson Classic, Paul White.
The caution came out, so lined back up to 4th, and I was like, hey, we're in 4th. I was faster than 2nd and 3rd after the restart. We were coming to the white flag, and they had been side-by-side racing for 3 laps, and I said, hey, there looks like there's a gap right there, and I just kind of tried to shoot it, and up, you know, just way too quick, or what exactly happened, but it's like something I think caught my left rear and spun me around, and then, you know, a few other people got caught up in it, which, you know, it sucks for them, and obviously I didn't want that to happen, but you know, it's one of those deals where you got to go for it. You're going on the white flag lap, and two guys are holding you up, and you can see the leader right there, so you want to try and go there. You know, it's racing, it happens, and hopefully everyone will get over it soon enough.
Yeah, that was an adventure. Just sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield on that deal. Yeah, we were okay. I felt like we were going to be okay, and then he just spun it all by himself right in front of us, and it was either knock the hell out of him or save our stuff for later.
How did he keep it going?
He just stayed in the gas, which is what you're supposed to do if you're spinning out. He did what he was supposed to. I mean, I wish he wouldn't have spun out, but cost us some points for sure. I tried searching all over the track, and I found some spots where I could get by some slower cars. But once you got up to the top 10, it was kind of hard to get by them. On to next week.
What's up?
What is that?
I got the wing back on.
Is that a 358 over there or something?
It's a 305.
Oh, okay.
A 302 or something like that. 298. I don't know. Started 10th, had a good car. I was still a little loose in the slick, but I was a little too tight in the tight, in the good stuff. But started 10th, finished 4th, took 3rd. Caution came out. They gave him a spot back, and on the last lap, the second place car just kind of rolled in real slow, and I didn't want to move him out of the way because it ain't worth it. So Ricketts went around the top, and we're, you know, second in front of me and Ricketts all in a gaggle, so we'll take it. As you see, we just got done putting the wing back on. For traveling, we weren't set up for tonight, and first time this car's been non-wing. It's third race ever for the car, and the first race it didn't really, you know, you were there. So we'll take it from 10th to 4th.
So you got your little second place with your outside signature move there.
Yeah, 100% luck on that deal, 0 skill. I just got lucky. There's a strip of good coming out of turn 4. If I could get there, I could get wide open with it. And on that last lap, you know, I got there before Tyson did, and I was able to get up the line for second.
Got me on the outside going into 3. So, oh well, it's just one of them deals. Me and that guy talked about running a different offset wheel, tighten them up, and we both said we should have done it because the number 1 car was moving. He was hooked up and going.
Do you think maybe with that horsepower it hurts you a little bit when it's like even like that? I mean, there was some grip, but if you got to run the bottom, it's like those 305s. They don't have to back it down as much, and they don't have to worry about getting back in the throttle as lightly as you do. And the pedal, it's not like a big pedal in a sprint car. You got like maybe 2 inches of leverage to work with.
That's what we were talking about earlier. I may be full throttled it twice, pretty much a quarter to half throttle for the whole race. There towards the end of the race, we had a caution. We were all right around pretty much the bottom where I was and the leader was. I tried running the top, trying to make something work, ended up losing the spot. But it was a good time, had a blast.
I couldn't go forward on the bottom. I got frustrated down there. I was losing ground. I guess it was people behind me that I was holding off. I saw Paul White get underneath me, so I moved up to the top, and I felt like I was flying. I think without a couple of those cautions, I think I would have done all right on the top. My dad informed me that I was still going backwards, but it felt a lot better. That's the first time I've ever drove up to the top and really tried it. It was fun.